a thing in the book. I forget what drug you were on, but you spend the night in Mexico in a cage with a lion, a mountain lion.
Peyote.
Describe to me what you were on peyote.
So at sunrise that morning, I went with the shaman on a solo trip, a walk up this mountain, about a 6-mile hike. And as a good shaman will do, disseminate the peyote in small doses along the way. And to go do something physically active is a very smart thing out there if you're ever going to do peyote. Don't just lock yourself in your room. You might implode. We returned to this shaman's house, and he had this cage with this full-grown mountain lion in it. I went up to the edge of the cage and started to get the idea that I'm going to get on the same frequency as this mountain lion. And so I listened to the mountain lion. It's purring. I'm get down on there. I get my bass tone on his tone. About 30 minutes go by. Finally, the mountain lion comes over to the cage and comes through and I'm sitting there scratching under his chin. And he's starting to like this. Well, now I get the bright idea that I'm going to slowly move into the gate and slowly walk into the cage. And I'm moving extremely slowly while this mountain lion's pacing on the other side of the cage. Now I'm in. And I'm like, keep your cool, stay on the frequency here. Cut to 2 hours later, that son of a bitch was laying in my lap purring.
What?
Yeah. Laying in my lap purring. And I hung out there and I was in that cage for just about over 3 hours. And then when it was time to get up, I slowly got up and walked out. And then, later that night, I had that moment of what you just said, what the fuck? But it made complete sense at the time and it worked.
There was no fear on your part that this predator was going to eat you?
Yeah, there's a little bit of fear. I knew that cat and that mountain lion were communicating at the time. I was smart enough to know that that mountain lion was not starving. All right, it had been fed. Okay, so I felt pretty confident that if I went in and approached it the right way, that I would not be on the menu.